You, my lovely child, are now experiencing a period of immense change. This is the moment that you find yourself in. At this moment, you find yourself in an unfamiliar territory, caught between the place you were before and the destination you are intended to reach. Your feelings of disorientation and abandonment are quite natural. It is possible that you are worried that you have let me down or that I have abandoned you while you are in this middle ground. Nevertheless, I want to reassure you that you are exactly where you should be. With regard to your journey, you are not even a single second ahead or behind. Do not dwell on the person you were in the past. It does not matter where you have been. You are a new creation in my eyes, and you are emerging like a precious pearl with every passing moment. I am the author and the creator of you, and you are a vessel that I am carefully building for my good deeds. I am the one who was responsible for making you. In the event that you are the one who completes your faith, you may have full confidence that I will bring it to its fullest beauty and expression. My goals for you are not damaging, and I want you to be successful to the greatest degree that is feasible. You will prevail over this phase of mental agony and resistance. The old armor is starting to crumble, and that is the reason why. Give you with hope and a future that will end in joy. You will win over this period. Your scars are being used by me to bring you to a higher level of existence, and you will no longer accept contempt or scorn that is directed at you. Okay. It is okay to be aware of the fact that you can no longer endure the same suffering that you did in the past. I'm using your wounds to get you to the current position that you are in. With a humble bow before me and a prostrate stance in my presence, I, your God and King, penetrate every fiber of your being with my love. My love, the presence of my spirit and my love. I am your God and King. Power as the King of Kings is reaching every part of you. You are experiencing a divine manifestation of who I am and what I am doing in you. And the love that is rising is spreading throughout your whole being. All of these characteristics are occurring simultaneously. It is due of my efforts that you are building patience inside yourself, not just for yourself, but also for others. As a consequence, you should not be too critical of yourself. Rather, you should be delighted because I am pleased with you. Due to the fact that the times are growing more challenging and terrifying, you have asked that I utilize you to transport you wherever I want it now. You are unique, one of a kind, and irreplaceable. Your pleasure is being given to you. Allow it to become your source of power. Keep in mind that the things you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch around you may be in conflict with the vision I have for you. This is something you should keep in mind about yourself. Fight against that reluctance. Stop sheltering yourself and clinging to the past, and offer me the chance to be a part of your life. I would ask that you would give me permission to transform you from the person you were before into the person you are now, providing you with the freedom and pleasant ideas that will become your new normal. You are now living a new life that I have bestowed upon you. You better, because I came to recover and retrieve that which was lost in order to free you from the enemy who oppresses and criticizes you. I have already destroyed him, so you do not need to worry about whether you are successful or unsuccessful. Just stay close to me. Training your heart to concentrate on good things is something you should do. In the event that a thought occurs to you, you need to ask yourself, is this good? Is it noble? Is it of good report? If the answer is not positive, you ought to get rid of my idea. In order to make the transition from the old you to the new you, it is important to retrain your brain in order to create new pathways. This is required in order to make the change. I am laying the foundation for your growth and improvement of your skills. Rainbows are coming your way, just like I promised they would. I am aware that you have been through a lot, and at times it has been relentless, but I want you to know that I will never allow anything to come upon you that is more than you are able to bear. I want you to know that I will never let anything come upon you that is beyond your ability to handle. At all times, I will provide a means of evasion, and I will ensure that the door is opened for you. Bringing you here to demonstrate to both heaven and earth that I am God and that I stand with my people, I am making you my representative. 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 Everybody will recognize my presence in your life. My mind, my ideas, my intentions, and my plans for you are all being given to you at this moment. I will not engage in any kind of gaming with you, and I will not let anybody else to engage in such activities with you. No matter what happens, I will never abandon you. My dearly loved child, you are my God, and I am your Father. In order for you to be able to meet adversity from all directions, I will build you up and strengthen you. Due to the fact that you have gone through a lot of difficulty, you are now able to weave around obstacles and evade. It is possible that you are experiencing feelings of alienation. Yet, you are a citizen of my kingdom, and I will leave the 99 to come and get you. In my pursuit of you, I shall not hesitate to burst down any door and engage in combat with any adversary. Your route is a mirror of those who came before you, and I think of Joseph, who was oppressed and sold into slavery by his father. I believe that the last will be first because your path is a reflection of those who came before you. Jealousy was the driving force behind the brothers who were thrown into a pit and left for dead. They were unable to cope with his anointing and calling when it sounded similar, and this anger drove them to their deaths. While he was in the residence of Potiphar, Joseph had challenges while he was clinging to his brothers. It was Joseph's time to turn around, and you will do the same. I am sending the appropriate person, together with the appropriate resources, at the appropriate time. While he was languishing in jail for years, knowing that I was preparing him for greatness, he was imprisoned for the same reason that you have been imprisoned by circumstances. When I allow trials to take place, I teach you not to put your trust in flesh, because they are human and may disappoint you. They come in my name, but they do not come to hurt or punish you. I teach you not to put your confidence in flesh. At the appropriate moment, and for the appropriate reasons, they come in my name. Your eyes should be fixed on me, your ears should be tilted to my speech, and your heart should be open to take in what I have to say. In the same way that rain falls, I am showering you with words that will bathe you in the water of my word. Storms are aware that they will bring forth positive outcomes. Because I wanted to be the only one who could have an effect on you, I removed you from the other people so that I could show you who you are and whose you are. My confidence lies in you. When it comes to both your financial situation and your relationships, you are gaining freedom. I am for you, may effectively be against you, but I am for you. Stand with confidence, knowing who sends you when I am going to be on your side. I am your weapon, my love's dagger, to knock down strongholds in your society and culture. I am your weapon. I am on your side. As love does not maintain a record of wrongdoings, I am not counting the number of sins you have committed. You do not deserve to be condemned, because you are a part of me, and the promise of glory is found in my spirit inside you. However, I do not oppose you. My people will be liberated through you because you are important, powerful, and meaningful. I will do this through you. It is important to stand up for yourself even when it hurts, even when you are sobbing, even when you are numb, or even when you are crying. Carry on with your indifference and persevere through one more minute, one more hour, and one more day. The difficulties that you are going through are not unique. Your brothers and sisters in faith are going through the same difficulties that you are. My presence surrounds you even when you are unable to feel it, and you are prepared for what I am pouring into you. When I say that I have come to give you life abundantly, I mean that I have come to give you life in abundance. If you give generously, challenge yourself to give without getting in competition with others, and set a higher standard for yourself, you will find that your finances are inundated with abundance in all element of your life. The wealth of those who are evil is set aside for the use of the future. I am that excellent, and you are that important to me. Therefore, if you are virtuous, there will be a divine transfer because I give you that much importance. Despite the fact that it hurts, you should keep your head up and smile because the love that I have for you is immeasurable and will stand the test of time. Please know that I will never abandon you. You are going to have your heart of stone removed, and you are going to be given your heart of flesh. All of your idols and impurities will be removed from you by me. You will get a new heart from me, and I will infuse you with a new spirit. I am going to take the stone that is your heart and replace it with a heart made of flesh. You will be my people, and I will be your God if you follow my decrees and keep my laws. You will live on the land that I gave to your ancestors, and you will be my people. I will rescue you from all of your filthiness, and I will not consider you to be anything that belongs to you. Offenses deserve. I will purge you of all your impurities and idols. I will put my spirit within you and push you to follow my ways. I will bring you into your own country. I will cleanse you of all your impurities and idols. I will bring together my people from wherever they have been separated, and countries will no longer have the opportunity to learn about conflict. I will do this wherever you will reside in safety. You may count on me to take a position against those who are opposed to you, and I will bring them back. Be prepared, because in the future you will reside in the nation that has been rebuilt after a conflict, which has been gathered from a number of different countries. You will be able to live in safety, despite the fact that others may plot against you, but you will take ownership of the land. When you walk in the newness of life that I have given you, I want you to know that you are loved, that you are chosen, and that you have the ability to make decisions. Rest assured that my presence is your constant companion, so you need not be scared. Because while your journey may be challenging, it will ultimately lead you to glory. Lean into me and watch as I transform your life for the glory of God. Your faith in my presence and the promises I make is unshakable. Purposes and your joy in the depths of your being, I am cultivating a garden of virtues. Patience is taking root, pushing through the soil of your trials. Compassion is being developed in the depths of your being. I am building a garden of virtues, a blossoming love that is being nourished by the streams of my grace, a flowering love that is touching everything around you with its aroma. I am the one who created this garden, and it is a beautiful sight to see. Always keep in mind that my strength thrives in your weakness, and if you find yourself experiencing emotions of weakness, keep this in mind. Your V ability, which is vulnerable to damage, is not a flaw. Rather, it is a channel through which my power may flow. To the extent that you are shattered, my light shines through more clearly. A fresh perspective on the world that surrounds you is being imparted to you now. By shining more brightly, you should not try to escape your flaws. Rather, you should allow them to become the specific areas in which you experience my power the most profoundly. In spite of the fact that you can seem to be disorganized, I am giving you the capacity to recognize the order that is hidden under the surface. You will recognize my orchestration in situations when others regard this as a coincidence. You are going to find fresh beginnings in places where others perceive dead ends going on. Your past does not define you. I am the one who does. I have the power to redeem all of the mistakes you've made, the wounds you've endured, and the opportunities you've missed despite your best efforts. This is the present that I have bestowed upon you. It is a lens that will allow you to see the continuous endeavors that I am making in your life. Through the system of grace that I have established, I am not only repairing your history, but I am also transforming it into the fertile ground from which your future will grow. Nothing is thrown away in the grace economy that I have. Keep in mind that each and every one of the steps that you take along this path that I have mapped out for you is significant. Even in the most routine of circumstances, there are no banal moments in a life that is spent with me. Every single one of them is extraordinary. The mundane things that you engage in throughout the day, I am present working, speaking, training your heart to feel my presence in every second, in every breath. I am calling you from the depths of my heart. I am present. I am working, speaking, teaching your heart to experience my presence when the path ahead seems to be unknown, when my promises appear to be delayed, and when your circumstances shout louder than my whispers choose to a life of extraordinary trust in the face of all of these difficult circumstances. I want you to put your confidence in me because I value your faith and I am deserving of it. You are about to enter a time of heavenly rewards, and I do not want you to miss out on this opportunity. You have never been let down by me, and I will never let you down again. I will be able to do activities that used to take years in a matter of months, and those that used to take months will be finished in a matter of weeks. Acceleration. I will be able to perform jobs that used to take years. Get ready for sudden shifts, breakthroughs, and new developments. I am amplifying your voice, and the words you spew carry my authority when you speak. When you speak, there is a miraculous turnaround. My timing is impeccable, and for you it is speeding up. I'm enhancing your voice. Be careful with your words because they have the ability to either bring about life or death. Use them to declare life. Make a proclamation of my truth. When you proclaim my promises, mountains will move. When you declare my promises, things will alter. Under order to motivate people to bring my goodness into their lives under circumstances that others consider to be impossible, you will be the one to construct my kingdom through you, and I will offer you to them. When you utter your prayers to me, heaven moves, angels are sent, circumstances are modified, and my will is carried out. Your prayers are powerful. Remember that the power of your prayers should not be underestimated. As I talk, I am addressing individuals who have never met me before. Through the power of your contact with me, I am eliminating curses that have been passed down through generations from your life. I am treating each and every word, sigh, and tear with the utmost respect. In order to put an end to the negative patterns that have been affecting your family line, I am taking action. Generational advantages are being constructed by me, and they will be passed on to your loved ones as well as their loved ones. You are a figure of transition in the history of your family, and the following generation is receiving your way of thinking as a result of your generational inheritance. I am teaching you to see yourself in the same way that I do, which is as someone who is competent and righteous. New ways of thinking are replacing outdated ways of thinking that are gradually disappearing day by day. Every day, they are being revised and updated. I want you to know that this revitalized mind is the foundation upon which I will build the life that I have envisioned for you. As you continue to do this, I will bring about an increase in your capacity to embrace my love. The more you realize how large, how lengthy, how high, and how deep my love is for you, the more you will be filled with my fullness. My love for you is what makes me who I am. My love is not simply a fact that may reassure you. Rather, it is the power that has the ability to convert you into a different person. It is my intention to bring into your life those who will see the skill that I have instilled in you and who will advocate for you. All the way from the inside out, I am transforming you. As you enter this season, you will be experiencing divine relationships. Be willing to accept this. It is a component of the plan I have for you, and I am working to improve your abilities. Because of your cause, doors will open for you, and I will collaborate with you to make sure that your destiny is fulfilled. When you make use of your spiritual senses, you will be able to hear my voice more clearly, see my hand at work more readily, and feel my presence more tangibly. What was once cloudy will become clear, and you will move from one location to another as these changes take place. You are a weapon when you praise me in the midst of your trials, and strongholds crumble when you thank me before you see me. Your worship is a weapon. The beginning of your worship is when you go from knowing about me to knowing me on a personal level. The world around you is altered as a result of your devotion, which makes it more conducive to the operation of my power. I will bring you into alignment with my strength. Miraculous occurrences are put into motion as a reaction. With the things that I have done for this generation, the things that I have given you, the experiences that you have had, and the passion that I have instilled in your heart, all of these things are coming together for such a wonderful purpose. In a situation like this, you are not an anomaly. Rather, you are a component that is absent from my comprehensive strategy. It is important that you do not forget, my child, that I am always holding you in my embrace. I am your constant, a companion in each and every moment, in each and every breath. My love for you is unwavering, unbreakable, and it will last forever. I have made preparations for the future for you, and I want you to proceed with bravery as you explore it. Knowing that I go before you, walk beside you, and guard your back, you are mine, and I am yours forever and always. My beloved child, I hear the prayers that are not spoken in your heart. You are surrounded by my presence, which infuses you with power. This is due to the fact that you have seen my readiness to commune with your heart on a daily basis, and I have been disclosing a great deal of information to you. I am all around you. My presence is all around your heart, the quiet screams of your soul that resonate in the night. Every word you utter, every concept you consider, and I hear them all. The happenings in your life are not just a coincidence. They have a purpose. Things to you because your faith is true and your trust is complete. I hear every word you say. Higher goal that I have planned for you to be careful and intelligent, converse with intention, and expose your innermost thoughts to me. There are forces that are attempting to mislead you and take advantage of your flaws, the higher purpose that I have intended for you to possess. Even in the midst of the difficulties you are now facing, it is important to bear in mind that these difficulties are only temporary. They will eventually go, and the burdens you are currently carrying will be removed. You have nothing to worry about, since the future that lies ahead of you is brimming with all kinds of miracles and wonders. Without regard to the fact that you are now facing challenges, now the load will be lifted, and in due time, those who have caused you damage will want to plead for your forgiveness. Nevertheless, as long as you continue to have your faith firmly rooted in me, I am the only one who can assist you. You will go through a lot of different things because I am the origin of all life and the truth that lasts forever. I will not fail you or lead you in the wrong direction. I have the ability to bestow blessings upon you and shield you from any harm that may come your way. You have a lot of desires in your heart, but you need to be cautious, since not all of your ambitions will lead to anything positive. There is a possibility that some wants may distract your attention, causing you to stumble and even lose sight of the gifts that I have prepared for you. At this very moment, it is time to take action. It would be wise for you to place your trust in my unshakable commitment, which is a promise that has stood the test of time. The moment has arrived for you to make a decision on whether or not you would not only love me totally, but also offer yourself without any reservations. In order to study the words that I have given you, the words that have shaped your path and defined your calling, I want you to come to me completely each morning. I want you to do this so that you may learn more about them. I ask that you not be afraid to communicate with me. As a result of the fact that I'm looking forward to hearing your voice, regardless of the challenges or circumstances that you are going through, my door is always open, and my ears are always ready to hear what you have to say. I get up early in order to be with you. At dawn is the best time for you to offer your prayers and receive my tender caress. If you wish to do any of these things, you should do them. If you would want to share your ideas, desires, and goals with me, as well as your irritations and doubts, I would appreciate it. Place your worries in my hands, since I am the one who is in charge of the situation. You may have been pounded down by storms of suffering, sudden surges of terror, or the cruelty of rejection. These occurrences may have led you to feel overwhelmed. Your closest friend, the one who knows all there is to know about you, may have been the one who has provided you with this information. As a result of my actions, your spirit has a profound need to find tranquility and refuge. I want you to have hope, because these words are a gift from me to you. They will help you to persevere through difficult times and provide you with peace when you are at your worst. The peace that you seek may be found in me. When you are feeling overwhelmed by the concerns of the world, you should come to me, since my presence will not impede you from discovering your inner fortitude. Despite the fact that you may fall, you should not be afraid. Rather, you should cling to the promises that I have made. Falter, and the concerns that are still there in your thoughts are not able to lessen the benefits that I have told you they would bring you. I bestow onto you the promise of my love, which is sealed by my own essence. And I am making preparations for a day filled with an overwhelming sense of gratitude. This day of triumph and happiness is one that I will never forget. I ask that you kindly make room in your heart for me at the proper time. Everything that you need will be provided to you, and the burdens that have been lying on your shoulders will be taken off of your shoulders. I have an infinite amount of affection for you. I beg you to share with me that you love me. Due to the fact that life often takes unexpected twists, I can appreciate your fears. I have come to assist you with instructions and to explain how irritation might cause your vision to become impaired. Kindly be patient with me, thank you. Assist you with all of your problems. My potent energy will enter your life, transforming turmoil into purpose, and I will assist you. I will help you. As a consequence of the fact that I place a high value on you, I will not allow you to be arrested by the authorities. If you want to escape the traps that are hidden in the shadows of life, you should pay attention to the signals that I give you and only go down the path that I have established for you. Remember that not everyone who claims to be your friend is really one. This is something that you should keep in mind at all times. It is possible that you will have the assurance that all of your prayers are not in vain if you are dissatisfied with those who get worked up over nothing and then abandon you. My protective reactions are often the cause of situations that seem to be prevented or postponed, but they are of almost no benefit. Protection from danger, challenges, and destructive influences. I am paying attention to what you have to say. I am shielding you from harm. I am rescuing you from danger and offering calm to your soul. I am keeping you safe from harm. Take a deep breath. I am providing serenity to your spirit. I am working diligently behind the scenes to ensure that you are well prepared for the marvelous advantages that are on their way to you. Time is necessary for anything, and I have to inform you that I have to do it first. Alterations should be made to the scenery, impediments should be removed, and any concealed dangers should be eliminated from your path. It will be safe for you to go to the next stage of your trip when the time comes for you to do so, and you should be aware that I have never abandoned you in the past. Side, never let go of your hand. I have never broken a promise. Now it is your moment to play your role. Believe in me, be a part of it. I have never broken a relationship with you. I will be there to assist you through this difficult time. You are brave. Keep your head held high and let go of the agony you are experiencing. And assist you in the healing of your wounds throughout the most challenging period of your life. Do not for a second assume that I am able to do this. I have left you behind. And despite the fact that the difficulties you are experiencing may be considerable, My love will last for all of eternity, and I will always be there to hold your hand. It is because of all that has taken place that I have been able to hear your shouts, sense your hope dwindling, and witness your feelings of despair. During the time that you were looking for a way out, you may have been lacking hope because you were looking in the wrong place. The door has always been there, so it is possible that you were seeking in the incorrect spot. If you are able to locate me right in front of you, you will recognize that I am the path, the truth, and the light that you will find in the future. If you decide to come to me in the midst of your issues, I will show you the way out at the ideal moment and in the manner that I will show you the way out. You may choose to come to me. I will provide you greater patience if you are at the point when your patience is running out and you are becoming tired of waiting. This is the strategy that I consider to be perfect. You will get strength from me, and I will bestow onto you the tranquility that I possess. You have nothing to worry about since whatever you want is within your grasp. You have no need to live in fear. As a result, you need to place your faith in me above all others and consult with me over any and all matters that you undertake. Because of this, you will not be deprived of the things that you already own. Put in a lot of effort to accomplish, and if you rush through the process, you can end up harming yourself. Not to mention the fact that your faith in me is secure, and since I have extended my trust to you, there is no need for you to compete with other people or to show that you are worthy of my trust. Putting yourself on the route that will bring you to the blessings and prosperity that you have desired for is something that you can do by taking actions that are both reasonable and determined. While you are making your way to this country of promise, let the truth to act as your anchor. At this very now, a season filled with an abundance of magnificent benefits is waiting for you in your home. You have shown a great deal of loyalty, and I believe that you are the victor. You should free yourself from the constraints that you have imposed on yourself, with the knowledge that I am here to support you. I have a lot of respect for you since you have been shaped by the difficulties that you have encountered in the past, and you are also aware of the grip that fear and you have come to the realization that you have gained wisdom as a consequence of these events, which have caused you to carry the load of chronic worry. The fact that you are now able to make decisions that are logical and recognize the people who are really your companions indicates that you are on the right road and that you are heading in the right direction toward my will. Have you made preparations to enter a time of extraordinary miracles? I am here to hear you. I will protect you, and I will bless you. Do not let this discourage you. It is imperative that you seek me with all of your heart, because I am the one who will save you and the one who will bring you riches. Be sure not to miss out on the miraculous occurrences that I have in store for you. It is essential that you pay attention to the moments when my soul touches your heart, because the path that your life is going to take today is going to be different from what it was before. Abandon your rage and go on. With regard to negativity, I would like to extend an invitation to you to completely submerge yourself in the river of my love. When I speak in your ears, you should pay meticulous attention and refrain from turning around. However, even after I have punished you, you are required to return to my everlasting love, despite the fact that I have pledged myself to it. You have been saved from a tough situation, and the weapons that have been built against you will not be successful. Will bring your heart back to the point where it was before you repented, and will make it possible for praise to arise from your lips as you give the prayers that you give to me each and every day in prayer. And when you feel like you have no more strength, think back to those prayers. In addition to being your friend and confidant, I love you, and you are the embodiment of my existence. Take a seat on my shoulder, treasured by me, and I do not hold you responsible for your secrets. They do not make me upset. I do not hold you accountable for your secrets. My promises will be kept if you keep my words in your heart and allow them to remain in your thoughts throughout the whole of your decision-making process. Your thoughts should be directed away from the challenges that have occurred in the past, and your heart should be rooted in the here and now, where there are significant chances for the future. Are yours, but the route to triumph will only be achieved by those who have the will to persevere in faith and the bravery to endure. As far as I'm concerned, the door is open for you to firmly build your root on the pillar of those individuals who have mistreated you and treated you with disdain will now return to you in an attempt to pray for your forgiveness and ask for your pardon. They will be aware of the fact that you are preparing yourself for the possibility of being protected by me, and that you believe that I will protect you. Will come to happen. You have no need to be anxious, since you will not be missing anything, and prosperity will follow after that. You have the ability to successfully manage it, as well as grow it, and you may rejoice today with joy and trust. You have the ability to cut through feelings of discouragement, uncertainty, melancholy, and regret with the words that you speak. A strong instrument that can be heard in the heavens, prayer is a tremendous weapon. When you find yourself filled with hopelessness, raise your hands in the air, elevate your voice in praise and prayer, and get rid of any and all ideas of defeat and failure. It is important to acknowledge and respect all of the suppressed rage, agony, and resentment, and to be terrified of the negative that has been affecting you. Today is the day when you will leave your home, and you will never return to make another visit. Your living area will be completely dominated by my serenity, and you will open your door at this time. It is not necessary for you to be concerned about the doors and windows of your house, because I will protect your family from any threat that may enter your residence. Do not be scared, if you please. Recognize that this is the truth. You are not a victim of the times that conceal you from dangers that you are unable to notice. The mistake I made was that I chose you as the recipient. All the way from the beginning of time, I had written down your destiny. I was looking at you. Prior to your birth, I bestowed onto you the spirit of a fighter and the destiny of a conqueror. And I did this with an infinite amount of love for you. I did this before you were ever born. Because you are completely aware that the difficulties you have conquered and the occurrences you have observed have made you very robust, you need to conduct your life in accordance with these guidelines. You should have faith that your life serves a purpose, and that the time has come for you to take action on that specific mission. Make sure you say these words in a very loud voice. My wish to be completed, to let go of complaints and confusion to those who are in control of those who do, because I want to be done. I state that I went to them and I had a conversation with them if they do not pay attention to me and if they do not take my counsel. Although I answered, they informed me that although I do love you, I do not believe my child. This is despite the fact that I had responded. Make sure that you do not act in the same way as they did. Have trust in the fact that I love you, and listen to the advice that I give you. There is a potential that the path that I have outlined for you may not always be easy, but I can guarantee you that it will be well worth the effort that you put into it. During the time that I am guiding your steps, I will brighten your path and carry you whenever you need help. If you are experiencing feelings of exhaustion during the peaceful periods of your day, pay attention to my voice in the challenges that you are facing. I want you to feel my presence and look for my hand in the pleasures that you experience. I want you to hunt for my hand. I want you to know that you are my most treasured child, and there is nothing that could ever serve to differentiate you from me. Love, as you navigate your way through life, know that I have supplied you with all you need, including the talents and capacities you require. It is not an accident that you have the assets that you have. They are blessings that I have bestowed upon you. You should make effective use of them. As a result of your actions, you are bringing yourself into alignment with my beliefs, and you are doing this for the benefit of other people. When you are going through periods of uncertainty and the path that lies ahead of you seems to be unclear, You may rely on my knowledge since I am aware of the whole of the context in which your life is taking place. In the framework of your life, which is still in the process of unfolding, anything that may seem to you as a problem might really be a preparation for something else that is still in the process of happening. Believe in my time and my purpose, and do not be scared of me. That is beyond your wildest imagining, and have faith in my time and my purpose. If you are feeling depressed by the accomplishments of others, or if you have the idea that you are falling behind, consider that the route that each person is traveling is unique. I have also constructed yours in a manner that is specific to you, the advantages that I have in store for you, and I have done it in a way that is unique to you. Despite the fact that I give presents to other people, you are not diminished in any way by my contributions. There is a great deal to bear in mind that I have supplied for you in the event that you find yourself in a situation where you are tempted. The act of lavishing my children with a variety of pleasures brings me and my kingdom a great deal of satisfaction. In times of weakness, you may call upon me, and I will assist you. You have the ability to prevail over it on your own. Your capacity to persist in the face of adversity brings me a great lot of joy and gives me the opportunity to honor my name. Will lead you to a path out of the situation. Today, when you have a more profound comprehension of my love, allow it to manifest itself in the form of compassion for those who are in need. Please allow the light of my presence to shine brightly around you in a world that often seems to be completely dark. Mercy ought to be shown to those who have caused you damage, and goodwill ought to be extended to those who are being persecuted. You will become my hands and feet in this circumstance if you continue to act in this manner. Those who no longer have any hope are given hope by you. There is no need for you, planet, to be anxious about your future since I have all of your tomorrows in my hearts. I'm going to share with you some wonderful thoughts that are brimming with optimism and a promising future. I would appreciate it if you could get in touch with me. It is safe to rely on my supply since I am aware of your needs even before you ask for them. The supply that I provide is reliable. You are going to get all of these things, including my kingdom and my righteousness, in the days that are to come. During moments of joy and success, it is essential to keep in mind the importance of expressing gratitude and cultivating a heart that is grateful. Thankfulness, for it is through gratitude that you will find delight in every wonderful and flawless gift. The expression of appreciation originates from me, and I take great delight in expressing my gratitude to you each time you trip and fall. Make sure that this does not occur for you. It is imperative that you do not allow shame to keep you from returning to me. My arms are always ready to welcome you back at this moment. There is no wrongdoing that is too big for my love to cover, and there is no mistake that is too big for my grace to cover. I will always be there for you. If you are able to learn to relax in my presence while you are in the process of conquering and repenting, then I will restore you. You should make an effort to find some moments of silence in the midst of the chaos and bustle that is life, so that you can really hear my voice. These pauses in conversation are exactly when the following occurs. Make sure you keep in mind that the other individuals you are talking to are also my children when you participate in conversation with them. I will revitalize your soul and provide you with the power you need. Children offer them the love and respect that is suitable for animals fashioned in my image, and they treat them with the same love and respect that they exhibit toward children. There is a possibility that the very thing that pulls them closer to me is the love and compassion that you display toward them. You should not be afraid to take a leap of faith if I call you to new undertakings. You should not be afraid to do so. My presence will be there for you. You should never place yourself in a situation where my grace is unable to sustain you, and when you feel that you are unable to do the job that is in front of you, bear in mind that my power is there to assist you. Is perfected in your weakness in all that you do. Make it your goal to glorify me, and let your words to be known to me. Grace should be a defining characteristic of your actions and thoughts, and honesty should be the defining characteristic of your activity. At the same time as you are becoming more linked to the truth, you will become aware of the fact that you are undergoing a gradual transformation. More into my likeness, my child. It is important to remember that your identity is not dependent on how you seem. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more than being my cherished, regardless of whether you have been successful or if you have been unsuccessful. Everything you do for me makes me love you more, and there is nothing you can do to make me love you less. I love you more the more you do for me. Continue to go ahead with courage and trust today, and live each day with the certainty that you are unchanging and unchanging. I have methodically planned out the future for you, keeping in mind that you are valued, protected, and guided by my unchanging love. I have done this with the knowledge that I have is bright and full of promise. Accept it with open arms and a heart that is still open, because it is something that you should never forget about. When you tell me that you are mine, and that I am yours now and forevermore, my treasured child, I highly urge you to tell me that you are mine. You should not follow the path of others or seek their approval, and you should only rely on me, since you already have all you need. This is because you already have everything you require. Your life and your home should be a place where you strive to witness the fulfillment of my promises, and you should not allow your confidence to be shaken. It was not other individuals who provided me with the source of actual aid and strength. Rather, it was myself who was blessed with a wonderful day. I want to have a meaningful conversation with you, because we are getting close to another event that will be remembered for many years to come. Pay close attention, because I am speaking to you. Recognize that you are walking on higher ground as you go about your day. This is due to the fact that you have a connection with yourself that is not only peaceful, but also illuminating to your soul. There is no doubt that you need to have faith, for the time has come, and the day that you are attempting to take is yours. Please allow yourself to be engulfed by my love, and be aware that I am watching over and protecting you. Have loved you to the point of victory, and my love is a beacon of light that guides you through the challenging moments that you are going through. The weight of your sadness is lifted off your shoulders, and at this very moment, your heart is thrilled with joy. It will be possible for you to rise and stand once the weight that you are experiencing is transformed into strength and lightness. Even though storms may rage and shake you because you are tall once again, you are standing on the edge of triumph. This is despite the fact that you are tall once again. The decision to give up is not your fate. While you are in my company, you will have a feeling of security. I am aware of the agony you are experiencing, and I recognize when trust is created. Broken, when those on whom you trust turn against you with malicious intent and ruthless conduct, I am aware of the level to which you are concerned about me. Not only am I aware of your grief, but I also understand it. Your want to be vulnerable, in spite of the potential of being rejected, I am aware of your sorrow, or I understand it, are quite helpful in situations when tears fall readily and your heart is bogged down by misery and worry. I am not here to pass judgment. Rather, I am here to provide support. I am the safest shelter for you in times of peril, and the anchor that you can rely on the most when things are chaotic. The reason I am here is to provide you freedom and a place to stay. Have banished you from the past, I have brought you out of the darkness into my amazing light. I have placed thoughts of despair and failure in the past. I have brought you out of the darkness into my light. I have brought back your joy, strengthened your faith, and filled your heart with the assurances of trust that I have promised you. All of these things have been accomplished by myself. I have, by presenting you with a fresh perspective and a distinct kind of feeling that is founded on my words. I promise that you will not be disappointed. You should not waste your precious time trying to convince those who are skeptical and skeptics, since it is possible that their hearts would never accept your views. You do not want their approval in order to make progress on your road to success as you move into your own power, despite the fact that they may continue to make fun of you. Triumph. They walk toward wards with their loss, my lovely baby, when loneliness creeps in, when you need a buddy. Triumph. They walk toward wards with their loss that they have suffered. Always keep in mind that I am here, and try to be patient and have trust that I will arrive at the right moment. Inviting the right people into your life is something you should do, since you are an invaluable asset to me, and I will always cherish you with all my heart. I will respect you, and I will look out for your well-being. You will soon feel as if you are all by yourself, and the load is nearly completely gone. I never leave you waiting in. Certainly I come just when you need me to be there by your side, elevated up. I never leave you waiting in, definitely. Please put your trust in me the most. I am well aware of the stress that comes with waiting and the suffering that comes with contemplating something that is not obvious. Let rid of such ideas and stop living as if happiness is something that can only be discovered in a group of people who are chosen to experience it. Rather of living your life as if you are waiting for life to begin right now, you should live your life with passion in the present now. Raise your head and stop worrying, since you are aware that more joy is waiting for you in the future. Raise your thoughts and stop worrying. I promise that I will work miracles in your life in order to make things easier for you. This is in response to the query of whether or not things will turn out well. Stands the test of time. I am in charge of the day and night. I am there for you when you are unable to sleep. I am a champion of the day and night. When you find yourself in a circumstance where your mind is weighed down by anxieties that I have already absorbed, or when worry takes control of you, you may simply connect with me. Due to the fact that you have put your trust in me, your buddy, your God, and your own self, it is essential to bear in mind that fear has no place in your heart. Because of the Lord, you will never have to worry again, and your heart will be filled with gladness as your worries disappear for all time. In order to maintain the brilliant glow of my calm, I make it a point to embrace each day and each moment as they arrive without fail. Whenever things become difficult, I will be there, whispering in your ear and telling you that I will be there for you. I will be there for you. The fact that my hand is resting on your shoulder throughout each and every challenging day and every challenging circumstance, I'm going to remind you that your heart is still beating at this very moment, and I'm going to lift you up again and again. You may have complete confidence in me, since I have never lied to you. I will urge you to have trust in me. There is no turning back now. I am discussing your dilemma right now, and I want you to know that you need to keep pushing ahead in order to turn back immediately, providing you with the ability to wait patiently while also cultivating unwavering trust, boldness, and persistence in you. While I am working on your behalf, you are required to wait, even if you are starting to feel fatigued. In order for me to strengthen you in a different manner, to instill confidence in you, and to calm your heart, there is no need for you to allow fear to be a part of your life during your whole existence. The hands of your love are embracing both your goals and your destiny, and they are holding both in their loving embrace. It is impossible for me to express how much I love you, Father. I have never failed to meet your expectations, and I have never been absent from your presence. I have arrived, and in order to get to the bottom of this matter, I am going to make an effort to get in touch with you and seize your attention. Without a doubt, I'm the one who loves you more than anyone else, and I am the focal point of your life. I am the one who is the core of your existence. When it comes to making a difference in your life, I am working to strengthen your self-assurance and cultivate your faith. I want you to know that you need not be terrified of the triumph that is drawing near. Way where there seems to be none, overcoming your difficulties and establishing a path for you to have the chance to heal your sentiments so that you may go forward with your life because of it. You have been determined to achieve success in everything, and I will not let fear to keep you from doing the things you have set out to do. In this very instant, I am opening the doors that lead to paradise, as well as the doors that lead to opportunities that are now in front of you. Dear God, we come before you today, grateful for the gift of this moment and the opportunity to gather in community. Thank you for the connections we share, both near and far, and for the technology that allows us to bridge distances. As we enter this space, we ask for your presence among us. May your love and guidance fill our hearts and minds, reminding us of the importance of kindness, empathy, and support. Help us to listen with open ears, speak with genuine intention, and act with compassion. Lord, we ask for wisdom as we share our thoughts and experiences. Help us to uplift one another, celebrating our successes and encouraging each other through challenges. May our words be a source of light and inspiration, fostering a sense of belonging and understanding. In times of difficulty, grant us patience and resilience. Help us to remember that we are not alone, and that together we can navigate any storm. Let our community be a safe haven, where all feel valued and heard. We pray for those who are struggling, whether with loneliness, doubt, or despair. May they feel your presence and find solace in our shared connection. Help us to be a source of hope and strength for one another, reaching out to those in need with open hearts. As we engage in conversations, may we always seek to build bridges rather than walls. Guide us to be advocates for love and peace, spreading positivity in every interaction. Thank you for the unique gifts and talents each of us brings to this community. May we use them wisely and generously, serving others and making a positive impact in the world. We ask for your continued blessings upon our endeavors. May our time together be fruitful, enriching, and filled with joy. Hey everyone, as we gather today, I'd love to take a moment to open up for prayer requests. If you have something on your heart, whether it's a personal challenge, a friend in need, or just a moment of gratitude, please feel free to share it through Super Chat. Your requests will help us support one another in prayer, creating a space of love and encouragement. I'll be taking some time to pray for each request as they come in, so don't hesitate to share. Remember, no request is too small or too big. We're here for each other. Thank you for being part of this community.